Did you ever stop to think that maybe, just maybe, manifestation hasn't fully worked for you yet because you haven't been consistent and committed to making it a lifestyle? Just a consideration. And as a mindset manifestation teacher who has studied all of the elements of manifestation in extreme depth, I can guarantee that you are not going to see results, especially long term, if you are not committed to making manifestation a lifestyle. Just doing certain manifestation exercises here and there is not enough. And let me explain. Let me convince you why you're going to love making manifestation a lifestyle. And so in the Maria Manifest world, when we use the word manifestation, what I really mean is more so the lifestyle of manifestation. Being an intentional creator, showing up intentionally in your life instead of letting life happen to you and just living life on autopilot. So I thought it'd be a good idea for me to make a video to really showcase what manifestation really is as a lifestyle, especially because the concept of manifestation is so misconstrued and so inconsistently represented accurately. I just feel like a lot of people don't really teach it correctly, and a lot of people don't really fully understand what manifestation means, what it means on a deeper level at least. And I want to talk about why you need to make manifestation a lifestyle in order to manifest the bigger things in life. And I also want to go a little deeper into how you can start making it a lifestyle as well, tangibly. Like, what can you actually do? Because remember, over here, we do not play small, okay? We are the self-love queens that refuse to settle in love and life. We dream big, all right? So let's get into it. Okay, so manifestation as a lifestyle, it's essentially a way of being. It's embodying your role as an intentional creator that knows you are capable of creating your own reality. And in knowing that, you are willing to take responsibility for whatever is happening in your life. You are committed to showing up and doing the work to make the necessary shifts to live the life that you daydream about. You're committing to constant evolution to be in alignment or be closer in alignment with your higher self. And it's about welcoming in healing and shadow work instead of running from it, because you know that even though it's a little bit uncomfortable, you're going to be better for it in the long term. You decide to be curious when you experience something in your 3D reality that you don't like instead of reacting to it and throwing in the towel and thinking, oh, this is never going to work. You decide to be curious and use it as mere feedback, a mere reflection that you have the power to shift. You prioritize self-love, knowing that unconditional self-love is the prerequisite of manifestation and the foundation of aligning with your higher self. You choose to be consistent with your practices of shedding old programming, old stories, and old limiting beliefs that are not serving you. You tend to your energy and you pour appreciation and gratitude into daily micro moments. And you maintain a strong connection with God, universe, source. You know that there's a higher power. You look for the beauty and the magic in the here and now, and in every era of your beautiful life. And I'm here to help you implement this into your everyday life. I am here to help you make manifestation a lifestyle. So I know that that might feel like a lot that I just listed out to make manifestation a lifestyle, but take it in strides. I'm here to help you make manifestation a lifestyle. It's not even a one size fits all approach, like there is a unique formula that's going to work best for you. And I'm here to help you figure that out. You want to focus on getting 1% better. Do things gradually. You don't have to go 0 to 100 all at once and start doing all of this stuff, right? But just start being more consistent with things that you know are helping you. Take bits and pieces of what I mentioned before and start working those in. I think as a general rule of thumb, if you don't know where to start, get a morning routine together. And if you guys are interested, I can go into my morning routine, how I figured out what works for me. And basically I just use really like the first hour of the day for manifestation related focus work. And that really helps me set my energy up for the day. I do a combination of different things like meditation, breath work. Sometimes I do visualization in the morning. Sometimes I do it at night. I would say like cornerstone is a morning routine where you can do trial and error and see like which methods work best for you. That's just a great place to start with being consistent. And then when you feel good about that, add in a nighttime routine. And those are really like the key components, right? Because of your brainwave state. So in the morning and before you go to bed, your brain is more subjective to being reprogrammed and taking in new information, new beliefs. So that's going to be when the manifestation subconscious work is going to be most effective. So if you can at least do that, you're going to be doing like a world of a difference. If you can be consistent with that, even like start with like one thing every day, or do your routine 3 to 4 times a week. Like just do it on the weekdays and then work your way up to it. So I would just start there. And if you want to know more about my morning routine, let me know and I can make a whole video on that, because if there's one thing that truly changed my life when it comes to making manifestation a lifestyle and like really being committed to this work for the past 5 years and seeing massive growth and evolution in my life, it is the morning routine. I am nothing without my morning routine. I love it. And that's a tangible way to implement and make manifestation a lifestyle. And we'll talk about that stuff more and more as I create more videos on this channel and I get more insight from you guys on what you want to hear more about on these topics. And the reason that you want to do all of this stuff on a consistent basis, if you want to manifest the big things in life, then you must be doing all the different things to become an energetic match. And it comes to the point too where it's not just about manifesting the thing, right? You want to be able to hold it and sustain it and keep what you manifested long term, right? In order to do all of that, it is going to take more than just doing things once in a blue moon, not dealing with the triggers as they come, not changing who you are on a fundamental level. It's going to take more than just a couple manifestation rituals here and there to really manifest something big and keep it long term. I'll use an example. Let's take the example of manifesting your soulmate, which is something I've done. And the reason that I was able to manifest my soulmate and, be with him 3 years later, be engaged, getting married this year, is because I made manifestation a lifestyle. If I just wrote down my soulmate manifestation list and just manifested this guy, right? Like, because that still could have happened. Could have made the soulmate manifestation list. I could have done the visualizations. I could have done some stuff to temporarily make myself an energetic match to attract him. But if I did not do the healing and shadow work that I needed to do to overcome toxic relationship patterns, if I didn't do all the self-love work to raise my self-image, raise my self-worth, and really just be committed to my standards, I would not have been able to maintain the person that I manifested. So that required consistent practice and effort to change my state of being, change my dominant energy, and, change the way that I operated and thought about things. I really had to change who I was on a fundamental level, like Joe Dispenza talks about, right? Like breaking the habit of being yourself. You need to do consistent stuff in order to see the long-term change, in order to manifest your soulmate and then actually be in a healthy relationship for years, going through different phases in life, right? Like moving in together and all of that stuff. You're going to trip up if you don't make this a lifestyle and you go back to your old habits, because hypothetically, if I didn't do that stuff right, I would have eventually, even if we got into a relationship, I would have repeated my old toxic dating patterns and we would have probably broken up, or I would have self-sabotaged and pushed him away because of my abandonment wounds, or the fear of falling in love again and push him away because of that, not learning how to properly open your heart. There are things that you need to do, and the best way to do it is really by just being committed to the higher self-growth and evolution, because at the end of the day, if you want the big things in life, you have to be an energetic match for it. And when you are an energetic match, you are probably showing up as the best version of yourself. Not even probably, you are definitely showing up as the best version of yourself. So that's why if you want to manifest a big life, a great life, an extraordinary life, you need to make manifestation a lifestyle. That's really all it comes down to. I feel like I threw a lot at you. I really got in the flow there. There's so many layers to manifesting the big things in life. It all pays off. It's all so worth it. And it all allows you to not only manifest the big thing, like I just said, right? Keeping the soulmate long term, but you actually feel good and you can appreciate where you're at in life too. So if you don't commit to this work, right? So you do manifest the soulmate, but you still haven't healed your abandonment wounds, and maybe you guys are still together, but you might be living in fear that he's going to leave you all the time, So if you don't heal those wounds, you might still be in the relationship, but you're not going to be happy. You're not going to feel safe and secure, and that won't last long term regardless. But you want to be in your soulmate partnership and have it be healthy and feel secure and loved, right? So at the end of the day, it's not even just about keeping it long term, but feeling good while you have it. And I think ultimately we have to remind ourselves too, is we're We're not manifesting things because of the thing we want. We're manifesting it because of how we think it's going to make us feel. And if we don't feel good while we have the thing, then what's the point, right? I have an entire process studying manifestation for the last 5 years. I have found really works, especially in love and relationships, self-image, and appearance with my Bridal Glow Up series, right? My Love Energetics Glow Up that I've been talking about. I have my signature method that's called the Love Energetics Method. I feel like it ties together all the components of manifestation on the most effective way. I break it up in the most effective way. I've seen so many of my clients make life-changing transformation. And so that's kind of why, instead of calling myself a manifestation coach, sometimes I like to refer to myself as a transformation coach, because I truly believe that it's more than just manifestation, right? It's long-term transformation and evolving into your higher self. So that is what I teach through my Love Energetics Method. That is what I teach in my one-on-one coaching, and really more to come in other ways that I plan to teach. I made manifestation a lifestyle. I manifested my soulmate. I manifested my glow up, and I'm continuing to use my strategies to manifest my next glow up, which I'm talking about in my other series. If this resonated with you and you really want to learn how to really do a deep dive into this, right? Go into it now. Sign up for one-on-one coaching with me. I have discovery calls if you just want to learn a little bit more about what my process is, or you can do a single session. I have 3 and 6 month packages. I'm even offering monthly memberships as well for people who don't really know how long of time they need. Maybe there's a few different things they want to work on. With my one-on-one coaching, I really tailor it to the person, because as you can see here, everybody has very unique things that they need to work through. It's not a one size fits all. And at the end of the day, things are in your subconscious mind. You're not aware of them. So we'll be bringing those to the forefront. This is a very transformative one-on-one coaching that I offer through my Love Energetics curriculum. I love it. My clients love it. And it's so cool to see just how much people can transform through this one-on-one coaching program. So if you're looking to level up your love life, have your self-love glow up that you can sustain long-term and feel good while you're doing it, or if you want to manifest your soulmate in 2025, or you just want to thrive in your single girl era, be your most confident, radiant self, I got you. I'm your girl. Let's work together. And I hope to hear from you. And links are in the description, I think. The links are in the description. And you can find the ways to work with me there. I also have a free workbook if you're interested in diving into that for your love life. It's called Becoming Lucky in Love. So that is a glimpse into what my Love Energetics program looks like for manifesting your soulmate and transforming your love life. Thanks for watching. If you made it to the end, I look forward to continuing these series and just making manifestation a lifestyle and just living the Love Energetics way.